Well, guys, it's Friday. Finish this week strong. Keep following our rules. We've got we'll have our AMP account as usual on TradingView. And then this tab is our Performance Apex account. Just have the one. And then over here on this browser, we've got some TopStep combines, but I'm only focusing on one right now. We'll get one passed, and then while we're in the funded stage or whatever it's called, we will group trade the other ones to just work those up. I'm not going to do it today, but maybe the week after Thanksgiving, since we have a funded Apex account, I'm thinking about adding some and group trading them because it's 90% off. I just saw an email. So I don't know. I think the sale's going on until November 28th. So maybe if we can scrounge up like an extra $100, we can add 5 or 6 to our arsenal and then just copy trade them, do exactly what we're doing here. I don't plan on giving this account up, so there's no reason why we can't just keep adding fundeds to it. So daily on Nasdaq, ripping up. I'm not expecting higher prices. I would just be surprised. We got the reaction off of this gap right here. So we went up through it and then had pretty strong reaction off of it. So maybe, I mean, I don't know who knows what's going to happen next, but there's 3 different options: consolidation, continue higher, or start going lower and filling in some fair value gaps that we left on the way up. I don't think we're going to go higher, so I would think we either consolidate or go lower. Either way, doesn't matter because I'm only looking for a handful of points. Ben, what's going on? Tamimi? Is that how you say that? Tamimi? What's up? I don't think I've seen you. Maybe you're new. Maybe you've been here and you've just been quiet. Either way, glad to have you. Tyler, good morning. I see nobody's on board with my challenge for you all, which is perfectly fine. I was just throwing it out there, just a recommendation. But if anyone who does want to do that, I think you would be surprised. Pleasantly surprised, not surprised in a bad way. I'll just leave it at that. I've said enough to you guys, especially Tyler here. I've talked enough about position sizing, so I think you guys know where I stand on that. So we'll leave it at that. Not gonna push it on you. I'm gonna keep doing what I do. You keep doing what you need to do, and we're all gonna keep tackling this market together. Hopefully, we succeed. But the market has a very good track record. I think, okay, so it sounds like you're not interested in doing that today. I believe one day you're going to be like, you know what? I need to just bite the bullet and do what Rat Lord said. One day, just one day. It's only one day. What are you giving up on one day? And then after you do it, you're going to be like, wow, this was much easier to trade. Way easier to trade. But the thing with trading is one of the things with trading is you can only learn so much from listening to somebody else. Uh, the rest of it, you got to just figure that crap out on your own. You can take advice or leave advice from other people, but until you like actually do it, it's rough. Graham, what's up? Don't, Tyler. You can't get around this by like group trading and trading multiple contracts. One account, one micro, and don't focus on anything else. Just one account today, or one account at a time. If you want to trade one with one micro and doesn't feel like it, if you're not feeling it and you want to go to another account, that's fine, but back down to one micro. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm not really expecting anything today on a Friday. Like even the 1 hour is choppy. This looks like a 1 minute chart with all these wicks. I think today's the day, though, we go attack that news from Tuesday. We never delivered price in here. So I think it's time we do that. What better day than on a Friday? We got a pretty nice green candle. We can't have that. So let's see if we can't get some retracement today. Once again, we will be waiting until 10 at the very least on this account. If I want to trade on, if I see an entry, maybe we can enter on the TopStep combine, but I'm not doing it here. But putting this note on here has absolutely been helping me. Really don't see like usually I like to see some form of some type of setup that I can kind of read where we're heading, but there's just there's just nothing. The only thing is that I'm seeing on like a higher time frame is this reaction off of that uh, daily imbalance right here. So on the daily chart, just in case anyone who hasn't been following the last couple days, on the daily chart between this day and this day, closed here and open there, and we traded in it with wicks, but we don't have any bodies through there. This last like couple of weeks or days or whatever, we ran up right into it and then had a strong reaction off of it. So the market ran straight there, turned around. So I'm thinking we start going down. And where I at least think we're going to go to is the news from Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning at 8:30, we ripped up, and then we've just stayed up here all week. So I would think now that we met that imbalance. So now we may go down and color that in. Zendy, hey, good to see you. You're looking for a rally, eh? I'm just looking for, I mean, I like trying to read the overall market, but it doesn't, I try to not let it affect my judgment on getting in and out of trades. So we'll look at the higher time frame. That's what I want. I want to see us go down and fill that in from 8:30 on Tuesday morning, but I am willing to take smaller time frame setups. This is so choppy though. On the 15-minute, we still have this fair value gap that has not been tapped. We created it and we have not come back up into it. So that's a point of interest. This one we did. So that one is now going to just ignore that completely. So on the 15-minute, we have sell side. Sell side right there. It's a pretty strong swing low. And then we have another one right here. Equal highs, buy side. For me, this is what it's all about. Just pointing out strong swings, equal highs, equal lows, point those out, and then watch how the market reacts there. Got a 5-minute fair value gap here. Oh, that was from the news this morning at 8:30. I'm going to mark out these lows. They're relatively close. I just want to see if we did shoot back up right there. That could have been a liquidity sweep on the 5-minute. We have some swings over here on the 5-minute, but with this one down here, I would think we at least tag one of these first if we were going to turn around. So we'll just watch that. And I'm not going to take a trade on this account until 10, till the red line. However, if we see something we like, I will allow myself to pop over to one of the TopStep combines and take a trade over there. What else did you see, Delta, with that SMT? Because I've been noticing, I've been keeping an eye on SMT, but I'm not too convinced on it just yet. Gotcha. I don't remember what the hell a mitigation block is. Oh, I see. Really tried to not take in too much of, like, I was watching everything ICT put out, but then like started going all over all these other keywords, and it kind of seemed like a lot of it was relatively the same. So trying to keep it simple. I mean, as you've seen, you've been watching me for a while. I'm just looking for the liquidity run grabs and then displacements. Hard though. You want to, you see his videos and it makes everything look so easy. Nothing against him, obviously. Yeah, I'm a huge fan, but it's easy to start getting wrapped up in everything he's pointing out, and you don't need all of that. I think it can hurt you more than it can help. I like it. What what size are you using? I'm still here. A mini. Go for it. I see this happen often. I like the 30-second chart, and usually it gives some points, but I don't know how often they fail. But sometimes there's these little teeny tiny fair value gaps after you make lows. It doesn't really meet my requirements because we didn't come off of a liquidity grab, as far as I'm aware of. There's some small swings, but I don't like that. I'd rather it be on one of the bigger ones. Um, yeah, sure. Looks like it wants to go down, and we created a gap in between two 1 minute candles, if that's correct. Oh, what the hell? That's why you don't trade open candles. And these last like 2 weeks, the market just freaking sucks. We've done, I'm very satisfied with my performance this week, but the market is frustrating. It's literally been these since November. Between the market just being a little off, and then last week I didn't wait until 10, so I kept getting in the manipulation moves. And that's why I had like 4 red days last week. But we survived and made some adjustments. So far this week we're doing pretty good. But yeah, it's just been so we just start getting choppy. I don't know if that's because like the holidays coming up. I didn't really pay as close attention to how the market moves last year as I mean, I've been watching them for a couple of years now, but just this year since April is when I really started to learn. Before, I was just like so zoomed in and focused on certain candles. I wasn't really watching the overall market behavior. Hey, Jeremy. Maybe we'll slowly grind down to one of these sell sides and then we'll get some movement. On the 15-minute, these little stabs up here were taking out all these equal highs. Hey, McLovin. You just got to be patient. And these setups I'm looking for, once they're there, it's like there's no question if I should take it or not because it's clear. I'm really glad yesterday I pointed out like there was a little tiny setup, a small fair value gap. It like barely broke a swing. And I remember pointing it out thinking like I would have taken that in the past and it failed. And then a clear one happened right after that we did take and it worked. And it worked all the whole rest of the day too. I could have held on to that all day. So that helped reinforce like I don't need to be in here with a microscope trying to find entries. When they form, they're clear and those are the ones we need to take. I don't know what everybody's strategy and setups are, but assuming you guys back test and practice and stuff, you should be able to spot your setups pretty clearly. And it's a little bit different to obviously reading it on the right edge and watching these candles form, but I don't know where I was going with that. I'll just stop it there. You guys can fill in the rest of the thought. This is just unbelievable that the market's been doing this lately. So I want to see the market come back into this. I just don't want it. I don't want to leave that on there. My chart's looking a little sloppy. Yeah, I'm just don't know. Like, I mean, we'll just have to wait and see if the market goes down there. I really want to see it. I I don't think I would treat this as a. I know it's a fair value gap, but I wouldn't treat this as hitting it and bouncing off. I want to see us go down through it. Basically, my draw on liquidity would be down here. Because we typically retrace news events. Not always, but since that news event on Tuesday morning, we just ripped up and then have been trading up here the whole week. What better day to go back down through it than on a Friday after being green all week? Everyone, well, not everyone, but usually on days like that, everyone's making money because we're you just buy and hold. But I'm not going with. I'm not gonna look to hold on to any trades for that move. I just want to see that happen at some point. And I'm okay not even taking a trade today if the market's gonna do this crap for the next like hour. We're green on everything on all my accounts this week, so it wouldn't have even been a bad idea to just skip the day altogether with how the market's been behaving. I mean, what the hell kind of first 15 minutes of Nasdaq is this? I think we had some news at 9:45 though. Right now, it's probably what that little pump is. Oh no, some Fed is speaking. Two Feds are speaking right now. Or they start at 9:45. Another one starts at 10, and then a Fed TV appearance at 10:15. What the hell? All right. Yeah, there's no red folders. I just like seeing. I thought I saw 9:45, and I couldn't remember what it was, and it was just Feds talking. We just created, if this keeps going up, just created equal lows from where the sell side was marked out. We're going to take it out first or leave it for later. Could go up, take out buy side, hit that, and then just tank. Absolutely tank. Well, the market makes it easy waiting when it's doing this. At least for me, because there's literally nothing in there to trade. Oh, damn, Grim. What would you have done if you entered a trade and you didn't have a stop and then that happened? I don't think I can enter. Oh, yeah, I can. I can enter with it. I need to. That reminds me. I usually just buy or sell and then I move my stops into place. Um, I really need to get used to using these long and short positions. That way it puts my stop and profit in there, because if my internet goes down, I'd have to pull my phone out, but the AMP brokerage that I use is not offered on the TradingView app, and I have no other way to manage that trade. I'd have to call them, which some of you guys were around back when I had to call TradeVate to manage a trade, and I got through after several minutes and then hung up, and then I couldn't get back through to them when I actually wanted to exit. Graham, I don't trust TradeVate to. I don't trust them with all those outages they have had. If they have an outage, then you can't use the app. Can't use any. You're just screwed. Yeah, I think Zendy. That's how it was with TradeVate too. I called and asked because I have had a stop, and I asked them what will happen because the TradeVate was just down completely, and they said if you had a stop in place, then that's already made its way to their firm. Oh, it already made it to the clearinghouse. So they said it should be respected, and it was. When they came back up, I saw that the stop did get respected. But one time TradeVate was down, I called, and there's a longer story to it, but I called them and I didn't have a stop and I wanted to exit, and they said it was down on their end too, and they couldn't do anything. They couldn't exit my trade for me because their system was down at the offices. But had I had a stop or a take profit in place, that would have been at the clearing. Yeah, that would be kind of important, Zendy. I wonder how that works with TradingView and AMP. I should probably look into that so I know. I think with AMP, I just have to call them if I didn't have. I don't know. I should probably keep that number handy somewhere. Nice, Jeremy. Tyler, it's not about the money today. That it's not about the money any day. You know what, Zendy? You've just inspired me again. I'm going to go get that number and I'm going to save it in my contact list because I probably should having real money in this account. Oh my God, Jeremy, how did you know that that was about to happen? Jeremy, I'm curious what you saw. On the 30-second, for me, I could see a low, high, lower low, displacing up back to this order block, but I'm really trying to not use the 30-second chart because I got burned too many times on it. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I know some people here aren't using like ICT stuff. That's why I was just curious what you saw. Yeah, Delta, did you watch T Trade's video about that model? I don't remember ICT talking about like how T Trades was talking about it, but I don't know. Isn't the buy side on ES a little too obvious on the 1 hour fair value gap it filled on the Judas swing at open? I don't know. 1 hour. Oh, right there. Uh, buy side on ES. Not about the money, Tyler. Okay, so I think I don't think you're going about the exercise correctly. I said if you start thinking about I could have made more money, then you're not doing it right. the point of the point of scaling down to the micro is to see how you see how your emotions are trading compared to when you trade larger size. However, you can't be thinking I could have made more if I had more contracts on. You should be getting like the sensation of being rewarded by sticking to your rules. And like I was saying in the chat, just not being fearful, no hesitation, holding to your targets, and it's a lot different. What's weird, Delta? Talk to us. I was thinking about buying here. I wouldn't even mind jumping in now on the other account, but we did go up past this swing, but we didn't keep like a displaced candle above it, so maybe I shouldn't trust that. Yeah, that was these the 50% of a move is so deceiving. It's like it's like an illusion when the candles have like wicks and stuff, because if you just look at this move from this low to this high, does that look like we came back 50%? To me, it looks like 50% should be like way down here. But if you draw it out, we came right to it. That's so deceiving. Should have bought down here on the TopStep accounts. So I'm just aiming for a handful of points. And I at least could have just been done with those. But we are getting better looking price action now. This was horrible on the way down. We have sell side and it's equal lows now down here. Right there. So I believe we revisit that at some point today. Going up to buy side and maybe this 15-minute fair value gap. And we could be heading up there. Got buy side and equal highs. So those are pretty strong. With those being that close, it's a pretty strong magnet, I think. I prefer to have the sell side like traded through, not just like, I know ICT talks about a tick is enough, but I would rather just skip those setups then. So there's nothing wrong with skipping a setup if it doesn't meet your requirements, like everything. Was that another opportunity for us? Yeah, and I know, I mean, thanks for letting me know. I'm not like, wasn't putting it down or anything. I appreciate it. Sometimes Nasdaq and NQ look a little, or like, yeah. See, NQ did go a little bit further, but micros didn't, which gotta just stay with the asset I'm trading. Kind of tempted to just take that on the, like a 25-ish point loss. We'll just do it. I'm not too worried about losses on this account. It's $11. And it would just be a loss today. I just hate taking losses no matter what, but oh, Jeremy, are you on Jeremy, you're trading ES. Four, 5, 2, 6. Gotcha. To be clear, I'm not super confident in this trade. That's why I'm only doing it on a combine account. If it met all of my requirements, I would take this on my personal account and my performance account, but I am a little riskier. I don't mind being a little riskier on the combines. One minute's kind of choppy looking. I think I like the 2 minute today so far. I think that's a decent drawn liquidity above these highs and in that gap. That'd be like a 1-to-1 too. A little better if we hold to 900. Apologize to anyone who's been in a trade. The market likes to slow way down when I enter. I'm feeling I know we're 8 points in profit, so that could be adding to my confidence, but starting to feel a little more confident with this. We got 2 minute bodies respecting like the fair value gap and just wicks stabbing down there. At the same time, thinking if I should keep my stop up here though. I think I should. I don't think I should risk 30 points with a mini on this account. The candle that creates the fair value gap is a decent place to put a stop, but you can also put it at the swing. Usually, if we go past the fair value gap candle, it's not going to work out. What are you trying to say, Jeremy? You trying to say I get stopped out a lot? I think we've done pretty good this week. I don't mind. I really wasn't looking forward to getting stopped if it came down at the lows, but I think moving it up and just making this trade making the requirement for the market to stay above the candle that created the fair value gap, I think that's better. Now we're only at like a 15-point loss. So risking going from 600 to only 300 is a lot better. On the 1 minute, you don't see a market shift in structure. I mean, we did. I mean, that's what I'm not taking this trade on any accounts that are like important. I'm only taking on this one because like this is like a B minus setup in my opinion. And I'm not planning on trying to hold this to like the highs. We either go up for like 10, 20 points or get stopped out for 15 points. I'm willing to accept my choices. Well, I'm glad I moved my stop up and made this one require us to stay above the fair value gap. But I don't think there's anything wrong with my decision to enter on that, especially only putting it on one of these combine accounts and not like an actual one because this wasn't an A plus setup. But once I see that we're wicking into the fair value gap and then bodies are staying up here, I don't think there's anything wrong with taking it. It is what it is. Thinking about a short in this, but we're not coming off of like liquidity being taken. I hate where the market is right now. It's better to just stay out. On the 15-minute, we created those equal lows and came up midpoint and into a 15-minute fair value gap. So maybe I should take a short here. It's relatively close. We'll just risk like $55. Aim for down in this general vicinity. Nothing crazy. It's a Friday. I prefer to finish the week on a good note. If it's a red trade, keep it a small red trade. Do one on here as well. Much worse position, but if we take out those lows, could go after this sell side down here. Oh, we're at about the same spot, 41 and 40. It's micros. Okay. I think I would have trusted this a little more had I saw that 15-minute chart, but I didn't. I didn't see it till after the fact. Yeah, ideally we would have gotten in up here at 50 and then probably gotten out at 30. It's like 20 points. I really want to see the market go down there, but we could turn around at the equal lows. And if ES didn't take out that low, we'll see how if this holds right here. Going in with just one micro and only risking the 55 gives me an opportunity to take another read and another trade if this one doesn't work out. Or I could just leave my day and keep it at only minus $55. Choices. All right. Turning around there is okay. So risking an extra $25 on the move. I'm trying to look at it. I know I talk about not thinking about the money, but I think it's important to worry about how much you're risking per trade. Not looking too great. Oh, we're out of that one. Damn, I know I was saying we could turn around at this one, but obviously was just really thinking if we take that one out, especially with that 15-minute, just really thought maybe we go take this one out too. This is kind of a little difficult to trade with it being up and down, up and down. So being down like 80, 90-ish dollars, we'll probably, I think I'm fine with trying to take one more opportunity, but probably just keep it on one micro and then just see how much we could squeeze out of that. But I'm assuming now that we had that reaction off of that, created equal lows and came down and stabbed into that, and then this move up, I'd really like to long, but I hate getting into trades that quickly. What do we do? I'm thinking I just leave my day at that. The last couple weeks, I've been really trying to focus on just accepting red days, and that's like one of the hardest things to do. Being down $81, that's not really anything to worry about. But if I turn that 81 into 160 and then 160 into like 320, that's when it gets dangerous. I think it would be beneficial for me to just accept the loss. So being 81 on the amp and being only down 55 on this one, I honestly think that would be better for me to just accept that. Still green on the week. Not by a lot, but I could easily turn a green week into a red week by continuing to trade today. So I think it would be better to preserve what I have. And then we got to take it real easy next week too with Thanksgiving. I think Wednesday might be a half day. Regardless, Wednesday's probably going to be weird. So this week before today, I'm up 320. So obviously minus 80. Nice McLovin. You go for it. What are you on? You're on the 1 minute? I can't remember. Damn. Walters, no, I don't think so. They haven't. I don't think I've been influenced. I've been in trades and then people start talking about like the opposite happening, and I'm like, well, that kind of sucks, but I need to stick with my decisions and my analysis. 5 minute, 3 minute, got it. Oh, that was a perfect entry, McLovin. I think I'd rather just leave my week where it is. I'm up roughly 240 on my AMP account. I know that's like nothing, but we scaled way down this week after my red week last week. So any form of green is good for me. What was important this week was I stick with my rules. I think yeah, Tyler, we'll see how Monday and Tuesday goes, but I'm kind of leaning towards just skipping next Wednesday, but I don't know. I don't remember like what the market was like. I guess I could look it up last year. I'm not I think I may have made a mistake. So I talked about that I don't like to form a daily bias because I'm not looking for like the whole move throughout the day. So then having a daily bias makes me stray from my normal plan. My normal plan is liquidity grabs, displacements, and then entries. And so why was I shorting here? We didn't come off of like liquidity, but I was too focused on this what I thought was a draw on liquidity down here. So I think I made a mistake today, but that's why it's probably best for me to just leave my small red day. We we hosted last year, and then but this year we're gonna go to uh the in-laws' house, and they're like near Charleston, South Carolina. So got a little bit of a road trip, like 6 hour road trip. Michael, daily bias is not about taking the whole daily move. No, I understand that. I understand it, but maybe I worded it wrong. Regardless if the daily bias is long or short, in my opinion, you can. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I agree with you, but I think it affects me negatively. Tyler, 40. We got 40. We have 44,000 people right now. You still holding this, McLevin? It's a pretty good entry. But I mean, look at this. This market kind of sucks right now. So what did I say in the first 30 minutes? Today would not be a bad day to just completely skip it altogether. I had a huge um a huge step forward trading this week versus last week. Just coming off of a week like last week. I think I did very well this week considering. So the market's going to just keep being annoying. But like I said, I think the best decision for me is to just keep my green week, keep my red day, keep my green week in where it is. While we have some extra people here that aren't normally here, do you guys want to know how much the giveaway is next month? Yeah, I like that. I mean, that's the highest probability. Look where we're going. I mean, where the hell are we going? How do you get the weekly time frame on Tradeovate? If you go in here, you can do custom time, right? Will that work? Oh, you got to do minutes. How many minutes are in a week? It's a good question. Can you not do a weekly on here? Maybe they don't offer it. That's weird. Never noticed that before. I mean, your daily should be able to give you a pretty good read. Yeah, it sucks. All right, so our performance account, we only traded, what, 3 days this week on it? 2 days? Where the hell's the date? 1, 2, 3 days, up a whole $160. Trading pretty small, 1 or 2 micros at a time. So this is paid for life. There is absolutely no rush on this. So any progress is good progress on this. That's the performance Apex account that we just got this week. And like I said, I may add some evaluation accounts to copy trade them because they're so cheap right now. But I don't know. I won't make that decision until after Thanksgiving. I don't want to spend more money on prop firms right now. I don't know about trusting that DAT. I don't know about trusting that fair value gap. I mean, it's not breaking a swing. It didn't come off a liquidity grab. Doesn't mean it won't hold, but doesn't really look like a high probability trade. Yeah, I don't know about the weekly there, Ben. You might have to pick up a TradingView account. This charting on TradingView is so much nicer. All right, nobody I'm not going to go over how much we'll be giving away next month cuz nobody, it don't matter. We'll just do it. Yeah, that's weird. Too many millions, Andy. It's too many. All right, I'm only telling you, Zendy, so everyone else can, no one else can listen. This really should, Apex is doing like a 90% off right now, and I always get a bunch of people signing up when they do that. So this should just keep increasing. But $350. If I don't get any more affiliate signups, then $350 going to one of the members. Hey, one stop. Tyler is not eligible for December, so he's going to have to wait until January to have a chance. Yeah, December, it's only going to be members cuz I just feel like I should do it for the members only at first, and I mean, if I were to continue growing the YouTube channel, if we get more members in the future, this first month would be a higher chance for anyone who is a member. Each one of them has a way higher chance at winning this month. Oh, uh, Datco. Is that how you pronounce that? Why you guys have such weird names? I say that when I'm up here being called the Rat Lord. I don't know how to say some. I mean, Datco. It yeah. I mean, if you want to scalp these little, go for it. I talked about that the other day, thinking why not just scalp for a few points here and there. Oh, Zendy. Delta, you're getting a little crazy. I already feel weird just having a membership on YouTube, but I don't want. I don't think it would be right to have. Then it's becoming like a lottery. Like you have to pay to get your entry. I'm only doing it the first month just for the members, but after that, there's no cost to enter. I think we're gonna consolidate as well. But I'm just I don't think I need to risk anything in here. And now we are creating fair value gaps in both directions. And I think, I think, I think stopping is no, I don't think. I know stopping is the best decision, especially because I started today's session saying this would be a good day to skip. Had I just skipped it, wouldn't have lost anything, but I took my shot and we gave back a little bit. I'm just doing my good deed for the week and giving some money to other people. That's all. Where are we going to go? We're just going to start bouncing around in here. Yes, exactly. Trading it's all a ratio. Your risk should be a ratio. It has nothing to do with contract size. You just use contract size to get to your percent of risk. Part of me, the the part of me that wants to trade irresponsibly wants to go onto one of these combines and just trade it, but this is ugly. It's in my opinion, it would just be straight gambling if I started taking trades on this. And I didn't get these accounts to gamble. I got these accounts to improve my trading, to improve my risk management, to improve my my self-discipline. Dendi, what was the thinking behind doing giveaways for members only the first month? Just curious. Just I had both of those ideas of turning on the membership on the channel and doing the giveaway. Like they were two separate ideas, but I started them at the same time, and I was like, you know what? I kind of probably should do it for only a member first, just to be like, hey, thanks for like supporting me. Let me give the money to one of you guys, and then after that, we'll open it up to other have different options for people winning. Knives, it's going pretty slow. We are I took trades on 3 accounts between two different setups. One setup was like a B minus quality setup, so I only took it on a combine. It was a loser, not a big deal. I moved my stop, so I wasn't risking as much. And then I took I thought was a decent setup, but kind of in the opposite direction. I should have been looking for trades, so took a small loss on AMP and our performance account. So we're only down $88 on 88. We're only down $81 today on AMP and like 50 on my performance funded account or whatever the hell it's called. But um I'm just going to leave it there. There's no point in risking anymore. I'm green on the week on all my accounts. So a small red day on a Friday and showing good self-discipline is way more important than trying to get back what I just gave up. Said anything. It's not that. I don't. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. It feels. It feels like I'm. If I were to do it for only members every month, that would feel like I'm begging like people to be members. Be like, oh, you can get this money over here, but you have to give me money. And I don't want it to sound like that. I'm really just trying to be like, thank you guys for supporting me. So let me just hand it out to one of you guys first. But maybe we'll do members again in the future. I don't know. Every month I'm gonna switch it up. So, and I know you're kind of in like a in the IT tech field ish. So if you have any ideas for picking a random person, let me know. I I've thought of different ideas for each month. Like one month, I think we'll just pick a random person in the chat. Um, like I've seen a game streamer I watch, he'll have everyone start commenting something, so the chat is like going crazy, and then he'll just randomly scroll up, and then wherever whoever his mouse is on, that's the person that wins. I like that idea because it's random. It forces people to say something in order to win. And then I've thought about like making like a website to pick a random person. Maybe like create a website that has a form on it, and you have to submit your name and your email, who your like your PayPal email that I would be sending the money to. And I won't post once I post the website on here. The first person to go to it, submit their PayPal, that's the person who wins. Crap. Think of weird, different things like that. That you got a point there, Tyler. You got a point. No, I mean it's not your PayPal account. It's just the email that I'm sending it to. So it's not like anything that ties to. It's just whoever sends me there. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, that makes sense. Nice. I guess. I was just thinking a way to figure out who got to the site first, and I can easily create a form on the site that just sends me an email. So I need a way to figure out who it was. So if I just get an email, if someone sends me an email with their email, I can easily see what the first one was, and I'll just shut it down afterwards. That way no one else is sending anything. And then whatever email shows up first, that's the one that I pick to send money to. Hey, Dat, thank you. I really appreciate it. That's why I'm like, I don't know if you've heard about the giveaway stuff, but I just want to do something nice for you guys. So I'm taking the money that I make off the affiliate links, and I'm just going to share that. I'm just going to split it half with you guys every month. So every month, a random person will get half of whatever I made. And I'm just doing it to help you guys out. Or not help you guys out. I'm doing it to just be nice. Like I want to share that with you guys because you guys have helped me so much in like trading and just helping. So I'm not doing this alone every day. Um, yeah, the more people that follow me on here, the less chances you guys who have been here for a while can win it. So that's another kind of reason why I was like, maybe I should just do members first, because people who sign up for memberships are going to be people who have known me for a while. Zendy, yeah, there's another issue though with the members. I don't, I can't keep doing it. I can't make that a requirement moving forward. I just want to do it one time and then that's it. Like I said, maybe in the future, I don't know. Knives. We're definitely not there yet. I've been consistent pulling in affiliate money, so and I try not to push that because it's super annoying. I hate when other people push that stuff, but it's there and it generates money, and I kind of feel bad for even making money off of it, so I'm gonna give some of it back. We're gonna turn into like the Mr. Beast of trading. This is in the future. It's next month. That's in the future. There you go, Zendy. There you go. So we got to keep that on the hush hush. Prada, you're the goat. I'm the rat lord. And if you guys are trading this, look at that. As soon as I say that, Umar says he's in a long. Good luck to you. I mean, I think that's a decent entry. We took liquidity with this move up. We came all the way back down. So everyone thinks we're going to go lower. Uh, this is all very ugly, though. That move up. The only thing I don't like is like, yeah, we took liquidity and displaced up, but we're not really taking out. We're not taking out swings. Doesn't mean it won't work. I'm not saying like you can't make money in one direction or the other. But for me, I'm really trying to um, rate setups and then only take the highest rating ones. Yeah, that's another option too, Zendy, for sure. I really like just doing, like, most likely we'll probably just do random people in chat because my chat is turned on for subscribers only. So I can also change that so it's you have to be subscribed for a certain amount of time. Right now it's set to like 5 minutes, but maybe like the day of a giveaway, I set it to only people who have been subscribed for like at least a week. That way I don't get like a brand new person that just jumped in that day to try to win money. Like I really want it. I'm really going to try my best to make it go to people who have like been around or who are here and present. I don't want like a bunch of bots. But I think Zendy, I think you got a good idea. So I may have you help me with some ways to pick, pick like a random person. Subs only for 6 months. Yeah, I mean I may do that one day. I don't know. McLovin, I might take a nap as well after I get off of here in the next 10 minutes. But you have a good one. I appreciate you. Subscribers, I can change it to. Oh, perfect. So I can put it on a custom time and then so yeah, Prada, I we may do that one month cuz look, here's the I can change subscribers to a custom time limit and it has to be I can change it to minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years, so I could put it maybe January I put it on 6 months only. Maybe 1 month I do it or no, there's no way to never mind. But yeah, I want to do something a little different each month. We'll put only subs 6 months and more who live in Europe under the age of 30. We'll really narrow down people who could win. There you go. How many people did I have subbed in April? I think I can look at that. God damn, people. Why you guys are I look at can you guys look at this? Anyone who's newer, no one's gonna win, Zendy. My analytics are a sausage fest. This is insane. All right. By April 30th, at the end of April, I had only 279 subscribers. That's crazy. Yeah, Umar had a who would have expected that? What wick are you guys talking about? I mean, I know about the midpoint of wicks, but I wasn't sure which wick you're looking at, what time frame. Five-minute. Why do I keep I don't know why I don't watch. I need to watch the 5-minute more because I really like setups when they form there. Oh, I mean, if that's not an algo, that's beautiful. Damn, and what a less than a 10-point risk. You could aim for the highs, I guess. 40 points. I don't know. I think you're right. I absolutely do. I've been trying to get better at looking at the higher time frames. Umar, I'll save you guys some typing. Delta accidentally said Omar with the O, so he was saying sorry and was saying your name correctly. Um, no, Eddie, it's not for members only. Let me post it. I don't keep it up there posted all the time because I really don't want just random people joining. Like I want people who are going to participate, and we kind of have a good decent group of people who are all like trying to help each other out, and those are the kind of people I want. So if you want to join in that, then by all means, I'm gonna post the link right now. But there you go. There you go, Eddie. I just have to say, like, I really appreciate all of you guys because one thing I would struggle so much. No, Eddie, I'm not saying you'll mess it up. I was, I'm just joking. I just didn't. I don't want to have a link posted that we just get like a bunch of people who we've never even seen like in chat and stuff. Like, because a lot of the people in the Discord are people who are chatting in the live stream. So like, the whole reason we made the Discord was so that when I get off the stream, because I usually get off around now, uh, any of the conversations that were happening in the live chat, everyone can just move over there and keep talking throughout the day. Because a lot of people keep trading, so and then sometimes we go off topic in the evenings and stuff like that. But I just don't keep it posted like in the descriptions and stuff because otherwise I'm just gonna get like tons of people just joining thinking like they're joining a signal, like a free signal and stuff like that. And that's not what we're doing there. So uh but I'm not worried that you're gonna mess it up or anything. Yeah. We have the Discord so that we can have our TopStep representative pass out free combines. We do have a voice channel that a couple people have used to chat and stuff. I mean, I've jumped in there. Me and Tyler have had some combos. Um, but when I get off of here, I try to get like my real job, real work done. Sometimes that doesn't happen, but that's what I try to do. But what I was saying real quick was I, I don't know why we have so many people lately, but I just want to say thank you because I historically have struggled with this price action and then trying to read this and trying to trade it. And honestly, it makes it a lot easier like live streaming and then having people to talk to and stuff. So I know sometimes it's a little bit boring, but trading's supposed to be boring and I'm trying to not over trade. Like I really want to take like one or two shots, give it my best, and if I'm not reading the market correctly, I'm going to take losing trades and I need to stop and get out of there. You guys are too nice. Thank you. Eddie, I'm a software developer and yes, I work from home. So I just have like basically coding projects that I got to work on and crap like that. Come on, guys, stop. You're going to make me blush. I don't do well with compliments. I don't like them. Eddie, hopefully here in the future, near future, couple months, that's I keep my goal to going full-time trading. I always have a goal, like a time frame, but I have to keep stretching it out. As we make mistakes, I have to keep stretching it. I really thought by the end of October, I was like in October, I was so ready for the end of October because I thought I was ready. And then I started making mistakes, and I'm really trying to focus on that right now. So maybe the next 2 or 3 months, I can prove that I can do this full time. Oh, man. This is all going to go to my head. Wife will get on here and tell you guys to stop giving me compliments. She's gonna get frustrated with me walking around thinking I'm something. Yeah, I Eddie, like I feel like I have enough experience in the market that once I'm ready, I'll know it. Like I don't think I'm gonna need like 5 years of consistency to prove to myself. I think if I can prove like a good 2, maybe 3 months, like look, I did not tilt. I kept my red days manageable, and keeping my red days manageable is all I need to do. My I usually have more green days than red days. Last week was a little out of the norm, but I typically have more green days than red days. So it really comes down to just having the self-discipline to do what I'm doing today and accepting a small loss, recognizing this is not for me. This is not what I'm trying to trade. Money can be made. You guys are taking points out of this. I don't historically do good on days like this, and I didn't today. So I'm just going to take it. I think I could have pulled money out of the market today. But for whatever reason, I was still looking to go lower. So had I done my normal play, which is basically reversals, I maybe could have taken points out of this. But at the same time, we're in this tight range. I think I would have held. I would have tried to hold and then maybe got out at like red or break even. Jeremy, has your wife always been supportive of your trading? Yes, she's been more supportive of me than I've been supportive of myself. She's the one who helps lift my spirits when I am thinking I can't do this. Well, yeah, when I say tilt, I don't like the last couple months when I say I tilted, I'm not like tilting and blowing accounts. I'm just over trading and I have my red days are just larger than my green days. To me, that's tilting. Zendy, you have a good one. I hope you have a great weekend. Delta, I just saw this I should have never said that this morning on Discord. I'm going to show my wife that screenshot because I know for a fact she does that to me. I know for a fact. Yeah, Eddie, you got to work on that. We'll work on it together. Like my biggest thing is um the psychology of this because I don't think people pay that enough attention. Everyone talks about it, but that's the hardest thing and you're not going to overcome it by ignoring it or making changes to help it. All right, this is garbage. I love hanging out with you guys, but I just can't do it all day yet. So one day we will. Um, but thanks for the support again. You guys have a great weekend, and looking forward to seeing how you guys do. How if you guys decide to keep trading this, post it in the Discord and talk to you guys there. And have a great weekend. And see you on Monday morning. Yeah. Real quick, Eddie. Yeah, I'm working on implementing the higher time frames, but I really like finding entries on the 1 minute, but that are in confluence. Is that the word? I don't know. That pair up nicely with higher time frames. Those are my favorite setups. But some days I just forget to look at the 5 minute. And I was gonna have another panel that had like the 5 and the 15 minute, but I hate having multiple time frames on here, and I don't want to have screens that aren't on my stream. So this is what we're working with. But you guys have a good one. Jeremy, thanks. I'll see you guys on Monday morning.